Rest in eternal peace. Now moving on, Anne Canario, the KeMU University student who was found dead last week, has been laid to rest. Now Canario's body, together with that of her alleged boyfriend from Chuka University, were found decomposing in a rental house. She was 21 years old, pursuing business administration. We now want to cross over to Meru, where KTN's reporter George Maringa is on standby. Maringa, as the body is laid to rest, how far are the investigations?
Good afternoon, Ashley. Indeed, here at Kangeta in Meru County is where the late Anne Canario will be laid to rest at her family's home. And right now, as we speak, actually, the entourage and the motorcade bearing the remains of the late Anne Canario, who was a student at the Kenya Methodist University, has just arrived. And to my left is where part of the mourners are preparing basically to get into the church here in Kangeta. And right there is the entourage, or rather the cottage that has been transported from the Meru Level 5 in Meru Town. Now, mourners and the family, friends have described Anne Canario as a very hard-working lady. Now, as you have clearly mentioned, her body was found together with that of the her alleged boyfriend, and it is actually news that have reached the family in shock, because they say that Anne was a hardworking student and was open to them and did not mention anything to do with any relationship. Now, he also did manage to speak to the family of the Obed Nyaga, who was also the young man whose body was found hanging on the ceiling on the same room where Anne Canario's body was found. And they also said, especially the mom, who asked us to allow them to grieve the son, who told us that she was also not aware of any relationship. Now, investigations are into an advanced stage. We've had managed to speak to the police in Meru County, who tell us they are still ongoing with the investigations, in as much as because what happened is that both bodies were bruised. So they are also looking into a third-party engagement where it may happen that actually another person may have committed the crime, and probably in just a bid to frame Obed Nyaga, who was a student at Chuka University, a third-year student pursuing criminology. So the situation here, the family, friends, family and fellow mourners just here in Kangeta Prison Church, which is just behind me, and the service will begin shortly for the final journey of the send-off of Anne Canario, whose body was found dead last week near the Kenya Methodist University.
All right. Thank you very much, George Maringa from Meru. George Maringa, they're just giving us an update as Anne Canario, the KeMU University student, was found